straight into it now, son. Hello, crackers. Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. I hope you're all well. I is melting. I is fucking melting in the heat. I tried, I'll be honest, I gave this a go yesterday evening. I was working yesterday and I said, fuck it, I better get this done. And I think I had heat stroke, is it? I was kind of a bit spaced out, a bit all over the place. Sometimes it's fun, but when you're consciously in it, as opposed to drifting in and out, it's fucking. So here we go. Take 2. You didn't need to know that. But fuck it. Might as well open with something, right? So I hope you're all well. I hope you had your nice dose of sunshine. And, let your body react to that as it should. It's like an injection. Yummy. It's actually raining now, by the way. Drizzly. Breaking. But it's nice, because in here yesterday, it was like, fucking hell. It was very, heavy. Indoors, stuffy. And I think I had the door on for a few hours before I decided to give it a go. So now it's kind of fresh. Airy. How are you with the heat? Do you like the heat? Are you one of those people who just think, it's not really for the Irish, the sunshine, the heat? I was dizzy at work. I'm not joking you. I had a few dizzy moments. I was taking more small breaks, like in the shadow, kind of in the shade, in the shadow. Shadow breaks. Because it was fucking intense. I was in a right sun trap. But I kind of liked it. It was nice. I knew it wouldn't last. So I said, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to fucking enjoy it. Sadly, I had to go in yesterday, which is probably good because otherwise I might have been had to go to a beach or something. And that just would not do. On your day off, for me, going to the beach is like, if you're going to go to the beach, you should try to go there in the middle of the week when most people will be at work or something and they're too sensible to take a day off to go to the beach. Because the traffic will be fucking gridlock. The heat in the car, no matter what kind of system you have for cooling, it's just going to be shit. And then the cranks on the way home will be fuck. And you don't want that on your first day off of the week. Kind of midweek, just surprise. Nice, breezy, airy kind of drive. And if it rains on the beach, so be it. I used to get some awesome photos on the beach when it be raining. Good times. But who knows? There'll be other days to go to the beach and enjoy that sound of the waves and that smell of the ocean. Yes, I do love the beach. I do, and we have some gorgeous beaches, especially down around Cork. Christ, they're delicious. Although we did go up to one up past Galway, or that was Dogs Bay. That's very nice, very very nice, precious. So, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about yesterday. Not that I'd be using it now because it's like for nothing. I'm kind of just spaced out on it, and I think I might have had the microphone even. Actually, is it on? I just got to double check. Yes, it's on. It might have been off yesterday. So I said I'd come in here and have a nice relaxed chit chat before the evening begins in earnest. So I hope you're all well, people. And I think I mentioned the whole confusion thing with the Red Fox. And I put it up on Facebook, so you may go check that out. It's definitely the 27th of July. Some change was made due to the GAA having a final on or something. And it would have just been, I don't know. So there you go. It's the 27th of July. And like I said on the thing on Facebook, just go to Red Fox Facebook page, and you'll have contact information there for the boys, Phelim and Keith, and they'll answer any questions you might have. Okay, so now that is done and dusted, so some kind of disappointing developments with the fam. Marcin sent me this message because I was saying, like, he's since put it out on all the social media platforms because, Marcin now, he's a wordsmith, and this thing was like this fucking long, and so I'd have to write that out, and then, fuck, I'm just sorry, Marcin, you got there before me, and that's great, because I'm not going to do every word, but the gist of it is, the Tifam Archery Festival will not be happening this summer, this year, 2025. It shall not be happening because of reasons that are beyond our control. The team, Tifam, who have been working towards getting it up and running, but between the jigs and the reels, someone dropped the ball. Not in the Tifam side of things, I can assure you of that, because I was well informed of the whole proceedings. And yeah, someone dropped the ball. It happens. Some tick cunt. I don't know who it is. But yeah, so because there was a lot of work done prior to this fuck up, and that means now it's affected the whole thing. So it's not happening this year, which is a pity. It would have been the first one I would have been involved in actually involved in. I don't know to what degree physically, because they're having it up in fucking Leash, which I think is the place they want to have it. I've already said I think is a mistake, for my own reasons. I just think no. But look, the lads, they have their thing. They're going to do their thing, what they think is right. But I know it's up for discussion. But I think it gives them a perfect opportunity now to fucking actually plan early for next year and actually hit the ground running for all because they have to apply for various grants and whatnot, because they're like the way they're set up. And yeah, so I think they should come up with a battle plan post haste and fucking implement it and act upon it immediately. Because they have a team of scholars in Tifam. I'm the only retard there. I'm like, what am I doing there? But, you live and learn. So they're all very capable, and they're all very, diligent. And you have to be for the routes you got to go down to secure what you need securing for this festival. So I'm hoping that we'll get our heads together and get a battle plan written up and implement it. And hopefully it'll work out for them. It's the only archery festival in Ireland, and I think they're missing a beat if they don't fucking excuse me. This place is getting a bit stupid again. If they don't act on and be proactive, because I get a bit fucking off if I feel things aren't going full tilt and people are dragging their feet and there's all these sensible arguments being made and it's all blah blah blah. I'm like, fuck off. I'm not interested. I want results, okay? If I'm going to be hard on myself when it comes to getting results, I'll expect nothing less from you. So there you have it. So we will see what happens. Stay tuned, folks. So yeah, that's very disappointing, because I was actually looking forward to it. And I know the last two there's been stuttering bits and bobs, but the principal idea is still a very good idea, and I think it's something that needs to be pushed on. And yeah, it's got loads of potential, I think. So there you go. So no Tifam Festival this year, 2025. Okay? So you may get your diary and write in something else, like a day off. Have a day off and have have a few drinks the night before, perhaps, that you can really go full tilt and enjoy it, and then nurse the hangover the next day without having to go anywhere. Isn't that great? There's always a plan B, people. That's my plan B all of the time. It's a good plan. It's simple. Oh. So what else have I been pondering? Oh yeah, I see Anto is in, where is he? I have to write a note. Wicklow had a 100 this weekend, and Anto is there. He's putting it up in his story things. I hope it's this week, because on the internet you could put a video up fucking 3 years ago and you only see it today, and you're saying, oh, that's this week, awesome, and it's not. It's like 3 years ago. But it looks cool. I must go to Wicklow at some stage, but I've got more important things to worry on or work on. I'm trying to get my shit together with my archery, get it back to where it belongs, and further on again. So I've been working on that. I've been actually trying to fix a backstop there today, and it just did not go my way. I was defeated, bits of it blown all over the fucking place, so I just balled it up and fucked it into a corner somewhere for another day. Because, when it comes to this fucking finicky shit, so that's what happened. I just fucking, because it was already boxed in timber, framed, if you will, and it would freestand and you'd shoot it, of course. But then the timbers rotted. I think the timbers were suspect, to be honest, from day one. This is the brothers one, and it's just, I noticed one or two flying around the place, and then it just keeled over in half, and there's fucking like confetti. So it was a bit of a mess, unsightly and unfortunate, because I was thinking it's perfect when if you position yourself after a little warm up, would say shoot one at 20 and then shoot another one at 40, and then step up 10 yards, so you're shooting at 10 and you're shooting at 30, and then that kind of way, just 1 hour there, 1 hour there, that kind of thing. That's the plan anyway. So I'll be sorting that out post haste. I've done too much today already, and fuck it. I have to find more people. I've been totally busy with the last fucking couple of weeks. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I keep meaning to fucking approach folks to come in for a chat, and I just don't. Because I'd be thinking, I don't want to be a 9-0 because it'd be a stupid hour or whatever. But I've decided, fuck you, I'm going to do it anyway. And fuck them. If they come in, great. If they don't, fuck them. Forget them. Oh, you'll win hearts with that attitude, so you will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yummy. So yeah, busy. And then with this heat, and then you come in and you try to do something, and it's like a fucking oven. But you think, no, it'd be grand. But then you're kind of passing out. So that's what happened. And here we are, yet again, Scooby-Dooing the whole procedure. But it will go out, because at this stage, folks, I should have got in the fucking kayak and fucking floated on down the river. I see some of the old Beachville boys were down there, down in the Blackwater recently. Mada Jones and Walter and our brother, the three of them. It looked like fun. It looked chill. I was thinking, fuck, I'd love to go down there. I was only down there. It didn't seem like too long ago I was down there. I just went beyond the viaduct. But the boys, the Jones brothers, were down there. I'd love to have gone out with them, actually. They're mad cunts. You have some laugh with them. They're just mental. Funny fuckers. So yeah, that looked good. I was thinking, fuck, that's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. But I think I saw them go over the weir down in Clondelan. That's not a good idea. Boys, that there's steel just under the surface of the water. I don't know if you saw it that day. And, you can't see them all. You don't want to become... I saw someone came out of their boat. We don't want that. We want to be nice and lazy and chill and just float. Float and be happy. Have a ciggy. Relax, take it in. But nonetheless, it looked like you had a good time. Who knows, I might join you in the future. Some near future. For the kayaking. Kayaking is awesome. It's a lovely fucking injection of just, when you get back actually up the river and you get out of the boat, your legs are like jelly. You have to sit down for like, because when you're paddling, I don't know what way you do it now, but if you're going with, say, into the right, your left foot puts a bit of pressure on the footrest, and then vice versa, and that kind of gets you a bit more centered. I think that's what they were saying to me. That's what I'd be doing anyway, and it works a treat when you be bombing away up against the current. You know, it's a good laugh. I'm surprised there's not more people doing kayaking, and especially from my area, with all the fucking beautiful river we have. Although I think there was some rowing? The rowing regatta? Is it a regatta or some shit like that? I haven't been to one of them in a long time. Time is just a trip. I've been looking at some really fun. Is it what you fucking call them? You know, when people have crazy ideas and they tell you about them and they use science, all these sciencey science. That word has been thrown around like fucking crazy. Up there now with politics. And politics for me is like the new sports. Isn't it? Isn't it like sports now? It's like there's an open... I don't give a fuck what you think. We're doing this regardless what you want. And it's like you have on both sides of their spectrum, you have their supporters. And if you're not supporting their team, there's friction. And then it can go really nasty to just like, you know, offensive. That's why I don't bother with politics anymore. It's a dirty game. And it's not good. I don't appreciate a minority of people trying to tell a majority of people, tell them how to be, how to think, how to talk, all this shit. It gets my fucking rag out, so it does. Drives me kind of crazy. Fucking cunts. Who the fuck do these people think they are? Everyone's been bought, it would seem. It feels that way. You know what I mean? Then they say you just don't know. And then you go, where the fuck do you know? How do you know? Because every time someone comes up with something, someone else disproves it and proves something else. So it's like layers and layers and layers of bullshit. So then you start thinking, I just want to live my fucking life. I just want to do my thing and enjoy it. And these cunts are infringing upon this activity that I enjoy. And that's where we have a problem. But it is getting screwy. Things are getting very screwy. And you can't ignore it. You can't ignore the fact that there's just... It's like the wild, wild west, man. There's just blatant fucking corruption on every part of society, it would seem. It would seem. It's a cunt. Even though you say, no, I'm going to be optimistic now and do this and do that and da-da. It creeps in like a fucking weed. I think it does anyway. And I'm not even in, you know, you probably see more if you're living in a city area or whatever, or a built up area. Thankfully, I don't. Jesus Christ. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. I could not be doing with that, no. But as I said earlier, I had a nice little surprise yesterday. I was, as I said, I was working. Finished early enough, around 2 o'clock, we'll say. And I went to meet a guy, Kieran. And Kieran has recently got these, is it Newfoundlander dogs? Is that it? A Newfoundlander? Folks, they're just fucking delicious looking. I think they're 6 months old, a boy and a girl. And they came out across the lawn. And I just thought they're so delicious. That's the only word I have for you. They're absolutely beautiful fucking dogs. I think I went to get one of them when Cass passed. Because he was just a big, fucking strong looking dog, you know. And he had a dopiness about him, but when he wanted it, he could turn it, like, you know what I mean? He could be a fucking vicious cunt as well. The way you'd want him to be. He's great with the kids and all that. But near the end he got a bit cranky, but that's to be, you know, understood. But these two puppies, man, these 6-month-old dogs, they're absolutely delicious. They're so fucking cute. I want one. I totally want one. That was a nice little surprise. You know, you see them coming around the corner and they're just so dopey. They have that lovely dopiness about them. They're just cute on every level. I love them. But we have our work cut out with our own little wolf. She's fucking... What age is she now? She's 11 months now, Kaya. Kaya's spoiled rotten. She's better fed than I am. She's still eating carpets. She's got this... She's become like a teddy bear serial killer. She'll find these random teddies. I don't know where she's getting from. And there's just bits of them all over the fucking house. The chair. There's a corner couch. She's after eating that from underneath. She ate underneath the fucking thing. Legs and all were dismantled, bitch. She's wrecking the gaff. But you look at her then, you can't do nothing. She's beautiful, like. When you have a weakness for beauty, you live in a shithole. Because the guns wreck the gaff. Fucking beautiful mess. But anyway, so I'm rambling yet again. I didn't come in here prepared. I just came in here to do my thing. And then forgot my thing. So I'm rambling. And fuck it. It's a nice end to a week. Yeah. So, that's that, folks. Tifam are fucked for this year's festival. Simple as. You gotta say it as you see it. No festival, because there was some fuck up. And I must reiterate, it had nothing to do with the team. The Tifam team, because I know what happened. And, it's not my gig, so I'm going to be discreet. And just say, yeah, there was fuckery afoot, and there was cunty behaviour. From what I see, from what I've been told, because they're too polite, they say, well, X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, really? That's cunty? That's a bit of someone's being a fuck. And they're, oh no, I'm sure it was an accident. No, that's cunty. That's what that is. When you look at the timeline of everything that was blah blah blah, that's just cunty. Someone's being a cunt. Overpaid incompetence. That's what you're getting. It goes back to my whole bitch and moaning about corruption. Corruption doesn't have to be, people meeting in the shadows and getting envelopes full of money. Corruption can be just putting incompetent fuckers into situations, positions they have no business in. And that's, I think, why we have a problem in general in society, because you had, bells and whistles were put in place, a mechanical instrument to keep everything running accordingly and productively. But somewhere along the line, there was this mental fucking breakdown. Mental ill people were put into places they have no business in and they have no qualifications. And they were put in there by people who are equally mentally ill, in my opinion. And the rot set in. And now it's a fucking cancer. And the machine has broken down. And now it's the Wild Wild West. So it's basically, start doing your fucking push-ups, people. Mentally and physically. Get your shit together. Get ready. The party's well and truly on the way. So, you're going to have to start fucking taking care of your shit and yourself. And don't be afraid to go full fucking tilt on it, on whomever. While all the while, of course, being optimistic about yourself, because you're all cool people. We know this. You're all good people. You're all very good people. You're all cool people. You can have a tendency to go, batshit crazy. That's fine. That's natural. That's human. You also have a tendency to go full cunt mode, which is fine also, because let's be honest, there's a bunch of situations out there affecting everybody that can make you go that way. So please don't be like, remember for the older folks in the audience, there was a show on Irish TV once called The Late Late Show. Once, I think it's still on. I don't know. But there was a lad hosting it, Gay Byrne. I disliked this man immensely. He was a condescending kind of cunt. I fucking disliked him terribly. And the way he'd speak to grown fucking men, Irish men and Irish women, as if he was like some kingmaker or some shit. a symptom, as far as I'm concerned, of what is wrong with this fucking place. That mentality. If you don't know what it is, check it out. You probably find clips on YouTube where you just have this fucking disgusting attitude towards people. Your own fucking people, like your Irish people. I didn't like his attitude. I thought he was in school now we'd have said you're a fucking user. That's what we call him, a fucking user. But there was no apologies about it. It was blatant. That again, it's my perception. It's how I saw it, so I'm calling it. But that's still it. The place reeks of it still, and it's definitely reeked in the whole in the politics of Ireland. The fucking, we'll say, the entertainment industry of Ireland, except for, we'll say, independent filmmakers. They're awesome. But I'm on about like the news and the fucking the fucking RTE people, the way they, and the radio. Fuck, the radio's got very bad. I mean, it's gotten very bad. Jesus Christ. So yeah, so it's everything is gone inside out and upside down. That's why I don't listen to the radio anymore. That's why I got into podcasts, listen to thank fuck there's loads of brilliant podcasts, and Irish ones, I might add. If you haven't, I'm sure I might have mentioned it, but there's a few now that I listen to, like every week. There's a very good one in Cork. What is it called? Red Raw. Fucking. You gotta get Red Raw, folks. I think they're on Spotify. That's where I listen to them. It's this comedian lady and this Olympic guy, and I think they were they on the radio? They had a stint on radio briefly, but I think they were probably too free for radio. And they got together anyway, and they got a podcast going. That's called Red Raw. And if you want to giggle, lads, they're really fucking funny. They've good chemistry. They're down to earth and funny as fuck. So you should give them a listen. Red Raw, very funny. And who else was there? There was Cornelius. Although I've stopped listening to Cornelius because he went on. He's behind a paywall now only, I think. And I'm just sorry, Cornelius. But he has some backlog catalog. Actually, I don't know if he's still doing YouTube. I must check it out because he's funny as well, comedian. And then you've your man in Limerick with the plastic bag in his head. He's very interesting. He's actually very funny. I enjoy his podcasts. So that's 3. And then, of course, I started listening to, what's his fucking name? It's not Irish now. It's an American comedian. I can't think of his fucking... The Rat King, is that what it's called? Return of the Rat King? Theo Von. Fuck. Theo Von is a funny fucking dude. You should check him out if you don't listen to Theo Von. Jesus, sometimes the things that come out of that man's mouth, man. It just... The divide in the culture is it's a quantum leap. It's a quantum leap. But it's very entertaining, very funny to have on. And it's good. And of course, there's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is king. Although I tend to leave Joe Rogan build up so I can just have a fucking boom, 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 boom blast of Joe Rogan's. But try to sidestep all the political crap. I preferred it when he just had his buddies on talking shit. It's more relatable. I mean, I have no interest, like I said, in the whole political situation, and no one is going to fix that in the political situation. But yeah, he that's why Theo Von is so good. He gets on anyone, and he talks some kind of crazy. So check them out, folks. They're very good. I'm looking at my time now. And I'm rambling. Because I'm fucking enjoying my cigarette. Fuck it. So, oh yeah, Jaws, it was an anniversary. Remember I was saying that I was getting the kids to watch Jaws by accident, on purpose, of course, to scare the crap out of them. Because Junior has a terrible habit of bombing into the fucking water. and that's it. It freaks me out. You'd be just setting up the fucking shop on the beach and he's bombed away. And I don't like it. So I said, all right, I'm going to try to fucking wreck his head. Now he's hysterically laughing. He's watching clips from Jaws, the first movie, where is it the captain is getting eaten by the fucking shark, and he's laughing hysterically at it. I don't know, is he a psycho? Or does he see it? Does he see what it's a movie, it's pretend, da-da-da-da-dam. But I think maybe somewhere in there it might ring a bell, hopefully. Sebastian's totally fucked. He's never going into the ocean again, I'd say. Although he does go on about the Titanic a lot. And here is the rain in earnest. The singe of the... Did you ever get that? You know, in the real hot, like the few days we've had now, they've been sizzling. And you're in town or in wherever, where there's footpaths. And the smell coming off the footpath after a good fucking shower. Isn't it beautiful? Real summery vibe. I love that. So go on, my crackers. Go find yourself a footpath in the rain and smell it. Don't be licking it, but smell it. It's a beautiful smell. Until next time, I'm going to leave you all now. And I'm sure I forgot a whole bunch. But I'm going to go and do stuff. I have to prep shit. I have to go painting. I'm working on a painting at the moment. And I got my sketchbook out, actually. When I was in here yesterday getting dizzy and talking fucking crazy, I found my sketchbook when I was looking for inspiration, and it was fucking practically empty. I had a song or two in there, alright, that I started last year, so I took it away. I'm trying to do a sketch a day, not like, you know, a finished picture, just an observational thing, just to kind of dive right back into the whole art, because I've been looking at my situation, my timetable, and all the things I'm involved in. I'm thinking, well, what can I let go? What can I cut away? Because I'm worried I'm over committed to things, and I'm like, okay, this isn't working for me. So there's a few things that I get chop. So the sketchbook, I got this thing then where I do this fucking, you know, you get a page and you just fucking scribble the shit over the page, but you're doing it lightly so that they're light lines. And then you're looking at the page, and there's some lovely arcs coming off in various parts. And the trick is, this is an exercise I don't know. I think I found it out of boredom once upon a time, but I've since seen other folks just have something similar, but you know, the whole idea behind it is perhaps different. But what I would do is back in the day when you could get bored very easily. Okay, I came up with this. I know the frustration because I fucked up a face. I was doing this face, and I fucked up the nose, I think, and I just had a fucking hissy fit, and went to all this shit and stormed off. Pure diva. And I came back a few days later. Picked it up, and I was looking at it, and I just saw, it's like, you know, where the lines would intersect and you see shapes, and then you have all these fucking wild arcs, and then it's like it's like an explosion, and you're identifying bits, but where those lines meet, I'll bring it in next time and show you. It's interesting. I've actually a painting I have to finish. I was going to paint over that one, but now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it's just such a lovely burst of colour, and principally primary colour. So I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to do maybe white lines through it. But it's cool exercise for focusing your mind on the mess, the chaos in front of you, and trying to fucking bring some kind of order to it. It's cool. I shall post it. I've posted a few before, I'm sure. But that's the fun I'm at now. So my crackers, go and dance in the rain and smell the footpaths. Okay? And by the way, all those who are at UKIFAC in Scotland, I hope you had a great time. It's probably over today. So safe home, or if you're staying around for a while for a few drinks, enjoy them, and look forward to meeting you all at the next shoot. Okay, so bye bye, take care. See you later. Bye now.